What's going on, everybody? This is day 77 of the ALPAT. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Today, we were out near a spot called Atka Island. We are headed west with the intention that in a few days we will go to Adak Island and have a visit there. That is a place that I have never been. That's actually not correct. I have been to Adak Island, but I have not been to the city side of Adak. I've never been to the military base that is at Adak, the closed military base. We did do a shore excursion on Adak the last time I was up here, but that was just going ashore on sort of the wild side of Adak. There's no services over there of any kind. So this will be my first time going to the incorporated side of Adak. We were supposed to fly our drone today, but once again, they had to cancel because we were not in parameters for their flight. If you've noticed, every time I say we can't fly the SUAS, I always say because it's out of parameters. And I always say that because I'm not certain how many of their parameters are or may be classified or even just sensitive information. And so I don't disclose any of them. I simply say it was out of parameters, and you can make whatever assumptions you may want for what those parameters are. But whatever they are, they were outside of them. The big news that I got today was I heard for certain that I get to stay here on board the ship for another year. I can't remember if I've talked about that in any previous episodes that I was attempting to stay here for another year. But that is, it should be a career enhancement. I will get more award points. I will get more sea service points for staying here. So ideally, it will assist me in testing for Chief Petty Officer. And the goal is to advance to chief prior to leaving here. That was my goal when I came here, and I was unsuccessful in 2024. So I am taking this to have one more opportunity to leave here with the higher assignment priority and reduce the chances that I would have to immediately come back to one of these after advancing. And after being here for 3 years, I don't really want to be ashore for a year and have to come back. That's not what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to advance here and then go to my next spot and be set there for a couple years. In the afternoon today, we did a drill. We did a drill for a fire in the engine room. And as I have said, that is part of the ship's proficiency. We have to show that we are able to safely and effectively combat fires, flooding, various shipboard emergencies as part of our semi-annual training standards. For most of these drills, I am not generally involved. I am in CIC on the combat systems training team for these drills, so I am not involved. In the event that it is an actual casualty, they would start pulling people from CIC, some of the less needed people, if you will, and we would have to then go down and become a 5th or a 6th fire team in order to fight the fire. I definitely hope that is not something that ever happens on board here, but it is definitely something that has happened on board ships in the past, and that's one of the more frightening things about being out here. With that, I thank you for listening. If you have any questions about what we're doing, please leave them down below. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.